Here we are. Yeah. Here we are. Drawing. Not sure what, but more or less. So actually I really want to test out something that I've noticed in Tuna's artworks. Generally I've noticed that he's shading with black. I know that I wanted to keep up with like colored shading because this is how I've looked in for many years, like how my artworks were looking, so generally how I was shading all of my artworks. But I really want to test out like what Tuna has to offer with this specialty, so to say, because I see that he has really nice motifs. Also, I really want to focus on clothing because I've noticed the skin is coming out quite well. I really want to focus on clothing generally, so yeah. So actually, yeah, what can I say? We're going to chill, right? Alright. There was some sort of a game that's supposed to have premiere soon. Wukong, there we go. Black Myth, Wukong. Yeah, I really wanted to get Wukong for the premiere. Actually, the premiere is tomorrow. It's crazy. I'm going to buy it, actually, I think. Yeah. It's going to be another Souls-like, though. It's going to be another Souls-like. How to do to the animation? Okay, wait. Let me get the Asseprite drawing. Asseprite. Here you are. So basically, when it comes to the Asseprite, you see that we have things here. So when it comes to the animation, the general concepts and ideas are the same. So like if you look for 2D animation principles, you are going to have for everything, but generally what you want to look for, trying to make like blobs to block out limbs and draw the frames with the blobs. I found the frame stuff. Yep. Okay, so basically how I am doing that is actually more or less what you are doing. So basically, let's say I have a base of the body, right? Let's say that's going to be like running animation, right? So the person is already in like running position. So I really like to mark first only the forearms and shins. And then on the next, I'm just, you know, moving them just so it's going to work well. And then I'm adding more blobs on top of that to connect them. And then I'm like, you know, changing things to make it work. Right? Of course, remembering the rule for running. You can also try to find some references for animations, basically. So like, let's say if someone recorded themselves running or something like this. Yeah, this is actually how it works. So if left shin is in front, left arm is in back, right? So it's like an exchange, right? We are always walking and running on a crisscross. What I really like to do is actually the method for pendulum. So you know how pendulum works, right? You have arm, then arm, then arm, right? And it's like one is like rigid, another one has like more swing to it, and another one is like really swinging a lot. Basically, this is your body, this is your thigh joint, and this is your shin. So shins and forearms are actually going to move the most, right? So this is like this idea, more or less, because you can imagine that there's going to be another like pendulum coming out here. This is going to be the arm with forearm, right? So yeah, that's generally how I'm animating. So that plus the typical like animations, right? That you are starting slow, then you're speeding up your animations, right? Which is called acceleration. And deceleration. Which is giving really nice effect to your animations. So basically, this is something you want to incorporate also in your own animations. You want to look how many frames you want to do at first, and then you want to spread them between certain points. So you can say that there are certain points in my animation, this one, and this one, right? Or even those two and this one. So but this is actually called a double. So it's just for, it's not double, but it's for the pure sake, like the same length. So it's kind of like mirroring the animation, which is in pixel art is used more often. So basically, the general idea is that you want to actually keep up in mind that everything with every movement needs to have its own acceleration. So of course the character is going to start slowly, right? And then it's going to start running faster. You can speed up the animation in game engine, whatever, it doesn't matter. But what matters is that not only the character's speed rises up, also our movement works the same way. So basically, as we are starting to move our arm, it starts moving slowly, and it gains momentum the more it moves. And when we are stopping that arm, it starts to decelerate. So we want to keep that in mind, that every single thing moves more or less like that. Of course, here's what's more difficult: body movement. We don't want to focus only on like head or anything like that. It's the entire body that moves. So when the whole body is in movement, whole body accelerates and decelerates in the same time. So when we are, for example, running, we are making so the feet don't slide on the floor. Yes. For example, yeah. Because even when we are walking, we are lifting up our legs, right? So basically, we want to, how to say this? When we are running, or rather, if you want to make animation of running, you want to keep in mind that while running, we are at certain points in air, and this is where you want to make that jump. So you have acceleration through like making the step, then we are in the air, there's the jump, deceleration, acceleration, deceleration, acceleration, deceleration, right? So it's like this constant movement, right? So the deceleration ends when we are starting to switch the leg, right? Because we are not decelerating anymore, but we are starting to push ourselves from the ground. So this is how we actually perform with any other animations in general. So yeah, another thing that is very crucial is actually something which is called squeeze and stretch. So what does it mean? When we are, for example, using a momentum, right? When we are using a momentum, we are starting to move quickly. It may be easier if I show where I'm at. What you show is more advanced. Oh, okay, gotcha. So basically, also when we are moving, also makes a bit more issues, because there's something called squeeze and stretch, which is also the main rule of animation. So basically, when we have that momentum, our perception starts to change, right? The very fast object starts to become elongated and flatter. That's why, for example, Earth is actually perceived as an egg. It's an ellipse, right? I mean, I believe egg is oblong, but so basically Earth is more like elliptic shape than pure sphere, because you can't really, because like the rotational strength actually stretches it, right, to make it look more elliptic. Hi, what you doing today? Hi Matt, got over here, how are you? How's going? I'm actually going to draw posters today. At least I'm going to start drawing posters. We are talking about animations right now because you know, we are just chilling, hobby room. Okay. So tell me, do you want to make your animation longer or the same length as the Mega Man animation? Trying to reference the Mega Man stuff. That's actually good, because Mega Man has really nice and fluent animation, so that's a good move. So actually, if you are going to go along with whatever Mega Man's running animation is, you will most likely succeed. Like, Mega Man has one of the more successful animations. Also, when you are going, if you want a bit more animations, because I don't know how long of an animation you want to make. When you are going to start making, if you want to make longer animation, you can just make an in-between. So what an in-between is, you take one movement and another movement and you try to create a pose that is in between those two poses. This is why it's called in-between, because it's between two frames. This is some 6 to 8 frames is enough for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually, if 6 to 8, I would recommend sticking to less frames, less mass, less graphics to be made, etc. And Mega Man, and you have 6 animations from Mega Man actually. So that should be enough. But yeah, I would generally, in this, well, when it comes to the isometric view, it's going to be really problematic to develop something like this to make in between frames if needed. Yes, yeah, that's exactly how it works. So you want to, because quite often we, in animations, we are also not really making that much frames either. As a matter of fact, 1 second of anime is 24 frames. So you have like 1 second of anime and 24 frames passes. And sometimes you have frames where character just stares like bluntly in random direction, not doing anything. It's just a zoom. This zoom is literally just 1 frame getting closer to the camera. That's it. And it goes for like 5 seconds. There's like 5 seconds of animation. So it's actually funny because I've noticed that anime has a rule of 24s. So it's 24 frames per second, and you get 24 minutes per anime, per episode. So it's, yeah. Invincible made fun of this, yeah. Yeah, they did. For real though. So basically, if we count it out, it's 24 minutes times 60 seconds. So that's 1440 seconds, and that times 24. So actually for anime you get 34,560 frames of animation. Of course, that's 24 minutes plus counting the entire episode, basically. So, opening, anime, ending. 2 characters back when talking, occluding moving stuff, moving camera to make the illusion of animation, etc. It's actually not necessarily making fun of, but actually speeding up the processes. This is actually how lazy animators are making animations, because they don't want to struggle. They know that it's going to be, for example, a struggle and make a really a lot of trouble to animate it properly, and they don't want to spend time on it, so they are just picking the easier road like this. It's also in cinematography, in series or full-time movies. Basically, it's not only in there. They made fun because he had less animation budget and had deadlines, so to do stuff like that, yeah. I mean, again, those are tricks to cut roads, basically. So you're like cutting the work to speed up the process. As you've mentioned, they've made less animation because they had very small budget and had deadlines, very short deadlines, very, very short deadlines. So they were literally doing their best, using every single trick in all of this to actually make things, getting released faster. Unfortunately, this is the issue that actually cinematography and anime making in general has as a problem. They think that it's like on a snap of a finger, right? And like animators, instead of doing something about this, because I would assume they can just boycott like writers did, whatever, really. They are just accepting those deadlines and they're releasing something like that. Sooner or later, we are not going to have any animation whatsoever, because it's going to be such a short deadline that it's just going to be narrator speaking and that's it. On like title screen. This is going to be their fucking episode soon. It's abysmal. That's why I love Studio Ghibli, because they don't cut short, they don't cut slack. Opposite of freaking Ufotable. Yeah, but yeah, Studio Ghibli actually is doing a lot. Studio Ghibli is making many frames, and they are actually not cutting slack. You have bare minimum for such scenes, for such fillers. When you have character talking, there's a close-up on that character talking, etc. So, like, Miyazaki was right. If you've seen Fate Heaven's Feel animations, still haven't found better material for visual orgasm. Studio Ghibli movies. Trust me, if you look closer into the animations and the genius for those animations, you will understand what I'm talking about. Because that animation you're speaking about is just fuck ton of special effects, and that's it. Studio Ghibli makes it with simple animation. No special effects, no nothing. Just animation. All the fire, explosions, etc., all those are mostly drawn. And for a really long time, Studio Ghibli was using not graphic tablets, no nothing, even though other studios are already getting into the digital works. Ghibli was keeping the traditionalism in their animations, so they were perfecting this. And when they ensure that they are not going to release anything bad, then they've moved to digital. This is why Studio Ghibli is so good. And yeah, Miyazaki was right. Anime was a mistake. To explain, actually, I start drawing, so you wouldn't sit here with me talking. We are already like almost 30 minutes into the stream, and I'm just yapping about random shit. But yeah, let me explain. What does it mean that anime was a mistake? There are popular words said by Miyazaki himself. That anime was a mistake. Why was it a mistake? Well, anime was a mistake because there's an issue with animators, or rather, not animators, but the work that animators are getting put through. The issue is that because of the digital era, a lot of people think that they can go through many, like, their own like special deadlines, which is causing animation to really fail quite often, or, you know, generally have a lot of mistakes. The problem is that, unfortunately, when we are looking at animations nowadays, a lot of anime is quite the same. Stories in general are just the same. You don't really have like any storytelling, but it's like main focus on fan service, quite often very creepy one. Everything full of isekai stuff, yeah, exactly. And isekai is usually the same thing, like, I don't know. It's like creepy stuff, like, for some reason there's a lot of creeps in the communities for those. Generally because of the content that's being put out in isekai. And it's generally an issue with the anime. This is one of the main issues with the anime. The repetitiveness of the content, the overworked animators, and because of the overworked animators, there's a plague of poorly made frames, poorly made animations, which is not what the previous animators were fighting for example. Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli is like the last resort at this point, because everything right now is like trying to save their animations with a ton of special effects. which is really not good. It's really not good. Also right now, like many people that are drawing want to start drawing animations, you know, like get into animations, start making anime, right? Which is causing collapse on this thing, on this market, and generally animators are getting paid shit in many studios because quote-unquote those are the standards, as some animators actually already said, unfortunately. So yeah, it's a devil's triangle. Yeah, I know. I mean, manga, I don't know, like, I want to also release my own manga. We'll see if I'll ever live long enough to actually do this dream. I really have to focus on something. Right now I'm focusing mostly on... right now I'm focusing mostly on the indie game, right? Making tile sets, graphics in general. I want to release this indie game, I want to release another indie game, I want to take care of for only one of them, because the other one is going to be fantasy RPG, so it's going to be finite. I just release it and that's it. And because of course I'm going to do beta testing and I will try to eliminate bugs, etc. So another thing is that I really want to take care of the other one, which is going to be this fully 100% free-to-play game. I mean, buy to play, but you're going to buy the game and it's going to be free-to-play gacha. So yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to release things like banners with DLCs, etc. So yeah, whatever. And I want to really focus on making my own RPG, my own comic book. You have to pay for the servers. I don't want to make it online. Just DLCs. But that's the point of gacha. What, online game? I haven't seen anyone playing online in a gacha game to flex on others with your rolled stuff. I mean, if it's going to be free to play, anyone who will farm enough is going to have the same character, so what's the point? Plus, it's going to be community thing. Like, okay, look, I finally rolled it out, right? Because of course the chances are going to be slightly worse, right? Because it's free to play. You just have to do stages to farm cash, and then summon with it. So it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, you can still post stuff online. Wait, give me a second. I have to sew my thingy. Just usually have something very unobtainable, I mean very low mathematical chance, which you have to play for years as F2P to get. Yep. I just want to make a game free to play where every character is going to be obtainable, and by definition gacha machines work by people putting in money and getting random stuff. If they don't put in money, it's not gacha, just random. Wait. Hi Zai, got over here, how are you, hope it was going? Or the random chance games, like Pokemon, or the random chance games? Pokemons are not random chance game at all. You have random encounters, but that's it. The charlatan made this thing. I just want to get a motherfucking random EV scores. It's about how powerful the Pokemon is, and also you can breed the IVs to your demand and train EVs to your demand. So it loses the randomness. Okay, I believe that's going to be enough. In theory, they had different max potential, for sure. Nope. EV training and IVs from breeding came into the games as soon as the breeding possibilities appeared. Bro, there ain't no way. Oh yeah, the general idea for it is that you're still going to pay. Fuck, just realized it will be a lot of work to draw the claws over the animations. Yep. That's why I was recommending to settle with very little amount of frames, because it's going to be easier for you to animate later on. And overall you'll be able to actually change the frames when you'll be done. Dude, I can't hook the needle. Come on. Wish I would have it. What? I want to sew my hand glove to the tablet because somewhat it got ripped, but I can't hook a needle on the thingy. Ah, fuck. Seriously? I think I'll be needing a bigger one. Also sorry that I'm doing this instead of trying to draw, but come on, what the fuck? Why is it so difficult to... hook on a line on a needle? My hands are not even shaking either. It's like it just doesn't want to come in. Bro, my eyes are literally freaking out. So yeah, making the game I want to make is going to be a bit problematic, because it's going to be something that many other gachas are not doing, which is making the game fully free, with an exception for the price of the game and DLCs for the banners, and that's it. Almost. Bro, I'm literally going mad right now. Imagine, dude, for several minutes trying to attach a needle to sew a fucking one thing. Yes. Yes. Fuck yes. Okay. Got it. I've got you, you little fucker. Now you're mine. Having so many ideas once I finish with the base. Yeah, that's actually going to be the crucial part of it all. Okay, got it. Okay, so where is it letting go here? Goes in like this. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to quickly sew up my thingy. And we will be Gucci. Puzzle games, round-based tactical, even adventure mystery games all can run on the same isometric base, just need a reskin and some mechanics. For those are easy, yeah. The funny thing is that I've never learned how to sew, and yet I'm capable of doing it when needed. Wait, is it? A lot of people are trying to protect me from it, actually. Like, yeah, no, don't do it. It's going to be hell for you. It's going to be very difficult. Which one? Breaking, building in isometric, like Minecraft. Because I want to also make a sandbox game, right? And basically it's supposed to be isometric or top-down. Right. It's so disgustingly sown, but I guess should do. It's not that hard, just don't give the opportunity to dig deep. See, the issue is that you're supposed to be able to dig deep. You know? You're actually supposed to be able to dig deep. Fuck, it all went to... all the sewing went to the gather, whatever. I've wasted time, as always. I mean, if you can model the map state in a three-dimensional array, you can add and remove stuff. The rest just adjusting the rendering to that array. Yeah. But what if I want to make it top-down? I mean, theoretically you should also be able to do it. Because you also have the XYZ. I was actually also offered making it in 3D, like the blocks would be 3D and then there would be characters. Sweet. It's for sure easier in 3D. Yeah, but like if I want to make it 2D, but then like what's the difference in blocks, right? That's why I've actually offered you doing that thing when you have just like a empty mesh like this, right? And you're just like placing texture on top of it and you are just using it like that. This also allows you to create procedural world development where the blocks that you're placing also are going to have very small differences, creating very differential world building. So something that Minecraft doesn't necessarily have, because you don't have half slabs of a grass. Apparently they wanted to add it, but they threw away this. I don't know why. I don't understand Mojang in general. I think it's just as easy to make procedural generation into the... Yeah. How you are going to make into the, like, piece of a tile going up by couple pixels. You know? Like, you can make procedural generation into the... You are just throwing in the... noise effect. So every map is like getting generated based on the noise effect or something like that. On a different density. I've seen actually someone making a world generating script in like random world. You can create predetermined stuff too. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you can. So basically, I want my full like how Minecraft triggers villages or Diablo dungeon chances. Villages are also on random. But it's like, yeah, I guess there is like predetermined stuff, like how the buildings are set, etc. It's just setting up like at the middle of the village. So you know, it randomly triggers the village generation by noise, but the rest has rules. Yeah, like that each village needs to have like certain amount of things, or like the set of buildings, right? It's like all those are predetermined. Like how the farms look the same. Yeah. So you can kind of say that they are. It's still using blocks, but there's like farm block. Building 1, 2, 3, church, etc. And other stuff, basically. So yeah. One a good method to generate random dungeons. Hi Star Panda, glad to have you here. How are you? How's it going? I believe this is the first time you're on, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? Method to generate random dungeons? I might need it actually in Unity when I'm going to make my game, you know, the witch game. The wizarding school one. With rooms, secret exit, treasure, monsters, etc. Yeah. So it's good to add a spill. So spill is form of something that we are using in character arts. Basically, we are creating like a frame, and we are allowing the character to overflow out of that frame. So we are spilling out the drawing beyond its borders, basically. So a bundle, here it is, because that's what the full is usually represented with. It's cool when it makes, with my previous idea I wanted to generate random starship interiors to do boarding fights and treasure hunting for salvage or cargo. It's cool when it makes it more 3D like. Yep. Making the character pop off, right? So I'm thinking about like theatrical mask. But the sad one. Like going through a gate, yeah. Also give... Exactly, that also is a thing, right? Why the sad one? For the storytelling. The full is quite often represented with the bundle. Wait. The full tarot. There I go. The full is titled Le Mat in the Tarot of Mercedes and to I Matto in most Italian language tarot decks. These archaic words mean the madman or the beggar. See? So actually the fool is rather the beggar or madman, so someone crazy, right? In the earliest tarot decks, the fool is usually depicted as a beggar or a vagabond. In the Visconti Sforza tarot deck, the fool wears ragged clothes and stockings without shoes and carries a stick on his back. He has what appears to be feather in his hair. His unruly bird and feather may relate to the tradition of the wood wars or wild men. Another early Italian image that relates to the tradition is the first and lowest of the series of the so-called Tarocchi of Matena. The series of prints contains images of social roles, allegorical figures, and classical deities. Begins with Misero, a depiction of a beggar leaning on a staff. A similar image is contained in the German Hoffenterspiel. There the fool, German Narr, is depicted as barefoot man in robes, apparently with bells on his hood, playing a bagpipe. The Tarot of Mercedes and related decks similarly depict a bearded person wearing what may be a jester's hat. He always carries a bundle of his belongings on a stick. So, basically, he's more of a... Isn't the fool symbolize the careless happiness and freedom? In many esoteric systems of tarot card interpretations, the fool is that as the protagonist of a story and the major arcana are the path the fool takes through the great mysteries of life. This path is known traditionally in cartomancy as the fool's journey and is frequently used to introduce the meaning of major arcana cards to beginners. It's associated with folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, bewrayment, if the card is reversed, negligence, on reverse, negligence, absence, distribution, carelessness, apathy, inutility, vanity. So I'm thinking about actually also reversing in the beginning of the journey. Yeah, so it doesn't mean it's a good card. It's just a beginning of a journey. It might be a difficult one, or not really that difficult. But anyway, I want to make it just so if you turn the poster upside down, you'll be able to actually have like a different meaning. So yeah. So I see this card as, you know, the beggar, the fool generally, has been actually banished from the city. That's why he's wearing the sad theatrical mask. But also because, you know, quote-unquote crocodile's tears, right? After all, in many pieces of culture, we have the motive where the fool becomes the traitor, because the jesters actually supposed to be very, well, so to say, very intelligent, and jesters were, as a matter of fact, one of the very few people that were capable to be able to read. Actually, they were mostly very intelligent, very wise. They were actually quite often doing as the king's help, as a matter of fact. And the thing is that, so they were like writing for him, reading, etc. And surprisingly, jesters in every country were the very few people that could actually also make fun out of the king himself, without being punished, because this is actually what his role generally. They were mostly above the law, of course. Like that's why quite often we see them in situations where they're portrayed as traitors of the country, etc. So let's say maybe a mad king, well, mad king, or maybe not even mad king. Hi Carolina, glad to have you here. How are you? Great again. So like mad king, or maybe not even a mad king, maybe just the king. So through his attempts to, you know, on assassination, and he become banished, for example, or maybe he failed. We have this painting in Poland by Jan Matejko called Stańczyk. Generally, it represents the fool with, in the background, you see a king signing something, right? Basically, it was acceptance of the Christianity into the Poland, and there was the sad fool, right? Because actually, well, with the acceptance of Christianity, we've got the Crusaders on our heads. I've been pretty busy recently. That's alright, Carolina, that's alright. So basically, like, the fool was all against it, right? In the story told about this painting, the fool was strongly against it because, you know, don't accept the Crusaders, we're going to have issues with them, etc. And surprise, surprise, years later, Crusaders started to actually invade Poland. They started to actually try to assimilate Poland with Germany, and there was a battle on Grunwald, and basically, yeah, that actually how it ended. It was in 1400s, I don't remember the exact date, but it was 1400s. I believe it was 1428. So yeah, the history is very specific. Said to me that he wanted to be a robber as a joke. It reminds me of that joke name, Robin Banks. Like, Robin Banks. Imagine, actually. If my last name was Banks, you could be 100% sure that my daughter would be called Robin. So, by the way, my mom is finally here. Oh. Hmm. $10,000 of being apart. Oh. Oh. Hey, I'm happy that you've finally got reunited with your mom. I'm wondering if I want to give him like a letter or something like that. Like the banishment thing whatsoever. I'm leaving some space here because I'll be able to make the banishment thing. Just chilling like a villain, by eating some popcorn and watching the stream. Ah, I see. That's so nice. That's so cool. So actually it's really a lot of the thing connected with like showing like signs. It's like I'm watching a movie. I'm going to actually kind of copy it like that. Control V. Okay, let's. It's kind of like making cards, right? I might actually start working on the upside down version on a different node. I've made another something on my community, so go and check out. That's nice. Okay. So I'm now actually going to make his legs. I'm totally not calculating how big things supposed to be. I swear. All of it is going to turn out so wobbly. Is your favorite? No. I didn't. Okay. Okay. The construction is really fucked up. And my leg is getting cramps, and it's really taking away my concentration. Like, literally, knee down, I feel ants. I hate it. Okay. So I want like fanfares to come from here, like this. Fanfares, more like trumpets, because like jesters, I would assume, were also like announcing the king, whatever. And I want the theatrical masks here because of the duality of the journey, right? Because we can have a sad journey, or is my character wearing something cute today? Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, she looks nice. She looks nice. Here. This is how big the torso is supposed to be. Now it's working. Now it's working. You restarted? Yup. I fucked up totally fucked up the construction on the previous one. Everything was wrong. It was beyond repairing. Of course, my dog is not allowing me to live normally. He has to literally get a fucking crazy. Here's a word walk. or see someone getting ready. I don't understand this dog, really. Okay. I hope you don't hear it, actually. Because, like, I've got that wardrobe, in a way, where stuff's supposed to be. So I'm really hoping that things are looking okay. I'm Wichiro, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope has been. How are we doing, my friend? I'm good. Glad to hear it. How are you? I'm doing good, doing good. Hi Kitty, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope your ride has going. I believe this is the first time you're around, so hope you will find a comfy corner here. How are you? So yeah, I'm good, just chilling right now. Trying to not be overly dramatic over this hand. It's good to see you again. Young? I'm not that young. You just came from outside? That's nice. That's nice. DC fixers are gonna come. Oof. Oof. Your AC got fucked up? Damn. I wish we could make a stream together, but news I only need 50 subs to get to it. Oh well. I'm actually very restrictive with whom I'm streaming, to be fair. I'm quite often just restricting myself to the friends. It's good to know someone before you cooperate with them. yeah. Also, my throat has been hurting ever since the morning, and I've been studying maths. Should have you been drawing, young man? I'm really not young. I've been drawing for 14 years. Or even more. I believe it's like 16 years at this point. Is it? No, even more, 18. Yeah, I've been drawing for 18 years. I started when I was 6. And I'm talking here about drawing full characters, not stickmans. I've been drawing Dragon Ball characters from images. And this is controversial, but I kinda like doing maths. I mean, I like calculating probabilities, for example. So yeah, like, I'm really not that young, to be fair. I'm already... I'm already... He's not young. Young man. I mean, to be fair, like, someone calling me a young man, that's really good. Like... How old I am? Damn. I'm actually 24. I have, like, almost quarter of a life past me. Like, a couple months and I'll be 25. It's scary. It's actually scary. Stone Age. Yeah. Like, yeah, a lot of people are, to be fair, like, I'm surprised. Because a lot of people already were giving me like way more already, even by the voice. So yeah. Caveman type shit. Angry Zag. What level maths? Stone Age. Yeah. Level 6 to 7 maths is what I know. I see. I don't even know how to get my maths properly measured in level. Dude. Dual Laplace transformations. I'm going to bed, so I will see you later. Bye bye, Carolina. Bye bye. Have a good night. Bro, imagine. Might be going on a trip 30th of August. Okay. Okay. Mm. They want me to cover a shift. To be fair, I have to buy new clothes. I'm thinking about exchanging my desk. I might actually need to take that additional day, but we will see. If it's morning shift, I get the fuck out of here. I'm sticking to night shifts. Roti. Dubai. Oh, Dubai. That's nice, actually. That's nice. Thank you. Huh? What are you thanking me for? I don't know. It's a fever dream. It's a fucking fever dream. Random politeness. My whole life is random. Sometimes I'm getting random convulsions. I mean... It was a joke, by the way. It was a joke. JK. Yeah, Kitty. Are the legs proportional? Yep. Yeah, they are. Because this takes as much as this. So the knee is reaching the shoulder as it's supposed to. Well, it's a good job. Kitty, I believe you are actually having a misconception about my drawing. It's a base. Just to be clear. Like I'm sketching right now. Is that not how do it? Nope. You have to type exclamation tag color and then type in that hex code after space. It's fine that you use cylinders for the structure of the body, however there are other figures to make the body. Yeah, but this is, you know, just simple for me. The shapes you're using for structures doesn't matter for the outcome as much, as long as the form is good. It's supposed to cooperate with your style and with whatever you are going to go with. So as long as it actually helps you with calculating the measurements for your... I use many figures and too many details and also references that are useful to me. I mean, I'm also using references, I just don't show them on the screen. References are your best friends as for artists. Without that, you are simply not going to have 100% of an idea whatever you're drawing. When it comes to the figure drawing, or basically figures, you can draw whatever. You can even make scribbles that are going to cooperate with like whatever you are going to draw, and it's still going to help you like describe whatever you're about to draw, right? It doesn't matter. It's just for the pure sake of calculating distances for the limbs to check if they're actually correctly implemented, right? So, and generally for planning out the base construction of your scene. So if I'm using cylinders or if I'm actually drawing human, like simplified human skeleton, your own way, don't worry. Your peace of mind is going well. So, yeah. Just draw whatever. Yeah, kinda. Actually, just drawing whatever quite often helps. It's good to just try to assign a shape that helps you with certain like body parts. So for example, for me, all the joints are like bearings because everywhere around there's like rounding, right? Cylinders for bones and generally for the structure is because I see it as tubes. You barely learn, and well, I can understand that because I'm also an artist. What do you mean I barely learn? That's offensive. I learn the way how I want to learn. I am learning. And as a matter of fact, I'm learning quite fast, thank you. I don't have imagination, that's why I'm constantly using the sketches. It's not that I'm using that because I'm barely learning. I just don't have access to 100% of the tools that other artists might have. As a translator, that's why I'm bad at speaking English, I see. But translators are quite good in sharing what you want to say. Sometimes the meaning is a bit difficult to be shared. Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen? No, actually no. I haven't watched that anime. I think I have it on my anime list, but yeah. I need a reference for Jester clothes. Found some. Oh, your hairstyle looks a lot like anime. I mean, because I am using anime art style. I am watching anime. I'm struggling with it, but I am trying. I'm gonna leave, Davis. Thank you for the stream. It's alright. Thank you, Michiro. Bye bye. Oh. What's that, kitty? Well, now it's you and me. No, I believe Zega is also there. And there's some folks also lurking. But yeah. Beep. Yep. Zega just pinged. The ping went through. So to make a joke, an AT joke. Meow. I'm at half of the frames, that's nice. Meow. Woof. A joke would be... Sin. Oh no. Sin Ak, yeah. I just can't think of anything to say except to encourage you. It's okay, kitty. It's okay. Tell me, what you like to draw? Since you're an artist, what is your maybe preferred art style, or generally what you like to draw? Like, do you like to draw environments, like, you know, some forests, or maybe characters? Do you have like favorite anime? Maybe you've watched some, or you've watched some anime recently, or you've had like, you're reading like a good book? I'm a book guy myself too, to be fair. Recently I've been filling out my bookshelf with the books I've got throughout the years. There's so many books. I've had no idea that I could fill out like the entire bookshelf with them, to be fair. You can just tell me how was your day? That upper body on 1st plus 3rd and 4th plus 6th frames are the same? Yep. That's the sprite repeatance, sorry. Sprite repeatances are quite often appearing throughout many various sprite sheets. It's because it's also time saving. You're generating several different arm positions and several different leg positions along with different body positions and heads, and you can simply assemble the entire animation throughout your whole like animating progress. Although my drawing program is Ibis Paint X, I only use a tablet with a broken screen. I use my fingers to draw. That's interesting. It has to be very difficult, especially drawing with your finger on the broken screen. At that point, isn't it easier to draw with pencil on paper? To be fair, I'm not sure. Fuck, it should be turned around. It should be facing this way. There you go, because the gesture should be looking this way at the dog. I'm so on of low resources, and well, it's not that bad to actually draw this way. I see. I understand situation. I will not give details since the situation I am in is very crude. I can only take refuge here and forget about my problems, whether forever or temporarily. Well, it's good to take mental breaks from your issues. Kitty has some cool vids though. Does it? That's nice. That's neat. I really like your art style. I'll leave my subscription here since I should have left it a long time ago, so I can support you in any way I can. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Regarding my name, it means gangster. Akiti the gangster. Gangsta. Gangsta Kitty. Hmm? That's so nice. I had a long identity crisis and decided to be the adorable terror of humans. Oh my. I mean, hey! This world requires a menace. Like, no joke, actually, we need a menace. I'm still having an identity crisis. For real though, I'm more offline than I'm more online than offline. At times I forget to respond to my actual name. It's so fucked up, but yeah. I have a YouTube channel, plus I'm looking to expand my illegal networks of tenderness, or more or less. I think that's what I decided on myself though. Oh well. I mean... everyone can do content creation. After all. If this is where you want to go, sure. You already have an idea. Just keep up with the animations. Release them on regular basis. A lot of people like animations. Like fun animations. Like there's many different YouTubers, Vtubers that have something funny happening to them. People like seeing those things redone into animations by people for some reason. So you can go for that. And who knows, maybe you'll be able to actually take care of content creation. Like I'm drawing absolutely random stuff to be fair. Hmm. Please, it's looking magnificent. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. So, I'm actually wondering how I can do some stuff here, because there are many possibilities actually. Because I'm not sure what kind of shirt can I give him. Okay. And let's see. Once again on the shirt. Do you want me to tell you a secret? I remember that if you tell the secret, other people's that are currently in the chat and those who will see this VOD are also going to know it. But sure, I guess. If it's okay with you. I thought there's also well known that secret. Something personal, I was just going to say that I am one of those who speaks Taco Bell. Damn, I would kill for Taco Bell. Hi GC, glad to have you here. How are you? How are you doing? How are you? Hope you're doing right. I really like Mexican food. I really love it. We don't have Mexican food in Poland. Why is my tongue? I like Latina Sonic. Doing well, chilling at work. Yeah. I like Latina Sonic. Damn. Chilling at work, that's so cool. Hola. Zega knows Spanish. No, this is a broad term. I've had a friend who was teaching me some Spanish. But those are like very simple things. But damn. Really, I would kill for Spanish food right now, or Mexican food. Like Mexican most likely. I know how to make a killer chili con carne. It's a broad term, yeah, it is. I'm back. My light went out. Oh shoot. You good though? So funny how you revisit messages. Yeah. Why is it funny though? And the light is back. Yay. Yee. Good, it's back actually. Actually, folks, I'm going to download CurseForge, I believe, even today. And probably we're going to start playing Minecraft on mods. I mean, I didn't really finished it. I didn't really kill the Ender Dragon in the solo world. We've restarted it. I don't know really how to... But the air conditioning turned off. Oh no! Actually, it's gotta be very hot there, isn't it? Like boiling lava hot. Keep telling about Minecraft. I didn't listen to the part where you killed the Ender Dragon. Oh, I didn't. Here's the thing. I didn't finish the base of the game, but I'm feeling like there's not really that much to the game itself. I've seen people playing MC on mods, and it seems like it's actually lots of fun. So I don't know, either... We also have like crap ton of other games. I mean crap ton. We have Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate. So I'm actually not sure. Like Minecraft's supposed to be something that I would run if I wouldn't have any games, or if I wouldn't want to like play mentioned previously games. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like I want to play Minecraft on mods, but I've never really finished Minecraft normally. I've literally never beaten the and then Ender Dragon. Why I can't speak today? What the fuck is happening to me? So yeah, I don't know. I have an urge to play. Maybe I'm going to play it off stream. Like test out which ones are going to be good. You know, like which mods, which mod packs, etc. What there was like a jukebox. I came back again. I didn't want to leave you alone, but they came to give me mayonnaise. I have lunch. Have a nice meal. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I will do it like that, just taking up some like mod packs, trying to test out which one is going to be better one. It won't take long, maybe it will, but I have to eat and then rest so that this little kitty can go to work. It's alright, kitty. It's alright, it's alright. Have a nice meal. And yeah, rest well. I don't know, sometimes with all those games I feel like I have ADHD. I see a new game or a new thing that I can do. I am back, I promise, for the dinosaur remains. It may take me a while, but I'll be back after this commercial breaks. It's okay, kitty, it's okay. Don't you worry. Okay. let's go. Okay. So we've got more or less a sketch now. How everything's going to look like. For sure I'm going to change some stuff over time, like this arm for example needs changing. Right. There will be some more fixes to be done and more stuff to add. But meanwhile, I believe it's turning out quite well. But yeah, folks. Thanks Zega, thanks Matt for being active in the chat on Twitch. Also thanks Zai, thanks Star Panda, thanks Carolina, thanks Muichiro, thanks Kitty, and thanks Juicy for being active in the chat on YouTube. Meanwhile, stay creative, and I see you all in the next one. Bye bye.